Hello, hello there you guys, welcome to another of my live videos, and today I'm just going to be officially updating you on some more current latest news. Now this is now regarding Jose Mourinho, and we've heard it in the press for the last couple of days now at least. The rumours have stemmed up now about Jose Mourinho reportedly quitting Manchester United. Now, we heard this a couple of days ago in the press that reportedly that it did suggest out that Jose Mourinho, well, it did say PSG had approached Jose Mourinho, and it did say George Mendes, who was Jose Mourinho's current agent, and a strong connection with Man United. He said he'd reportedly, well, it did say George Mendes had reportedly been in discussions with Paris Saint-Germain over this situation of Jose Mourinho reportedly quitting to go on and join PSG. In the current process. So we've heard in the last couple of days now in the press, and reportedly now it is suggesting now that the Manchester United directors now actually believe that Jose Mourinho will quit Manchester United in the summer and go and join Paris Saint-Germain. So what the directors are suggesting now, they believe he will quit Manchester United and he will join Paris Saint-Germain in the summer, and this is according to the Manchester United directors. Because obviously we know Jose Mourinho, has been mentioned, in the last couple of days in the press. He did say also about Jose Mourinho, he said he wants more backing in the transfer market. Jose Mourinho wants more backing in the transfer market, and it also suggested out he wants more backing in the transfer market, and he wants us to show our commitment to him more. Does Jose Mourinho, and it also said in the press as well, he has to sell before he can buy Jose Mourinho in the current process as well. So we know that Jose Mourinho's spent nearly £300 million in 3 transfer windows with Manchester United. We know this is only his second season in the process. We know he won the FL Cup with us and Europa League with us. No, the FL Cup with us and Europa League with us last season and got us Champions League qualification. And we know this is only his second season with Man United. We know he has got a 3-year deal with the club, Jose Mourinho, as well. And it did say the other day in the press, Jose Mourinho was demanding that he wanted a £3 million pay rise per year. He's currently on £12 million a year, but he was demanding £3 million extra a year as well in the current process for him to sign a new deal at Old Trafford and to stay at Manchester United. Jose Mourinho, but reportedly we heard these rumours last month of Jose Mourinho, being linked with Paris Saint-Germain. We heard all the rumours about this because Jose Mourinho come out and made some satisfying comments about Paris Saint-Germain. This didn't go unnoticed. This didn't go unnoticed because, he classified PSG as special. He classified PSG as special. He classified them fantastic quality. And he said a lot of satisfying comments about Paris Saint-Germain, did Jose Mourinho. But he is basically, the world's best manager. He's Jose Mourinho. But he did say before also, he did confirm Jose Mourinho he would not end his managerial career at Old Trafford. But he did say as well he did want to spend 15 years at Old Trafford because we know Jose Mourinho is not known for having long tenures with clubs because, we know he's managed different teams. We know he's got a very, very good pedigree, Jose Mourinho. We know he's won everywhere he's been, Jose Mourinho, such as Chelsea, Porto, Real Madrid. He's won honours and he's got a fantastic pedigree behind him, but he's never really had a long tenure. As I said before, the longest tenure he's had is 3 years, so can he last longer than 3 years at Old Trafford if he's to sign a new contract of the pay rise he was reportedly demanding the other day? And this was reported in the press, but the Manchester United directors believe Jose Mourinho will make move to Paris Saint-Germain in summer and leave Manchester United. So the directors have come out with this in the process. And he did say also Jose Mourinho at the end of his current career he does want to manage his national side as well, obviously, which is currently Portugal in the current process. But as I said, this season, he's on course still with Manchester United. We've had 2 defeats so far in the Premier League this season. We are sitting 8 points behind Manchester City. It is a long way to pull back, but it's only early days. There's still a lot of twists and turns to come in the current process. We know we lost to Huddersfield, we shouldn't have lost to them, and we know you've just got to say, give us the benefit of the doubt. There were no excuse for losing to Huddersfield, but we've had injuries in our squad. We've had a lot of injuries. We had injuries last season as well as this season. We're picking up injuries again this season. Luke Shaw's recently recovered from a long-term injury. Rojo's still injured. He's expected to come back after the international break. We've had Paul Pogba out for well over a month now in the current process of our Pogba out since September. We know we've had Zlatan Ibrahimovic out through a long-term injury as well. So when these all regain full fitness and come back into action, Fellaini's just recovered from injury as well. So when all these, and we've had injuries, injuries to Bailey this season as well. We had slight injury to Jones. So we've had a lot of injuries in the team. But I think when they regain full fitness, Manchester United can, start winning games again. We can start performing better because in the early part of this, in the first part of the season, we're doing very, very well, scoring goals, winning games very, very comfortably. But I said since Liverpool, I said, didn't I, the performances were not up to scratch, but we were still winning games because after Liverpool, we're due with Liverpool. We then went to Benfica and won in Champions League. We lost to Huddersfield, and then after Huddersfield went on a winning streak again, won Swansea in the Carabao Cup. We beat Tottenham, which was a very, very good win, not the best performance again. And then we beat Benfica at home, and then we lost at Stamford Bridge at the weekend, and that was not a good performance at Stamford Bridge whatsoever. But Lukaku wasn't getting the service, and Lukaku didn't see much of the ball. I thought his movement in the first 10-15 minutes was very, very good. I thought Man United did okay in the first 10-15 minutes at Stamford Bridge, but Lukaku wasn't getting enough service. The ball wasn't getting threaded enough to our front line, for a player to attack on. And you could just see there in the midfield, we're missing Paul Pogba definitely in the midfield. You could see that we miss Paul Pogba in the midfield, and that's what we're missing. That's what we're lacking in that area. And we know at Stamford Bridge, Chelsea dominated. Fabregas were fantastic. They overrun the midfield. They controlled the midfield, dominated the midfield, and that was the key area where Chelsea, run through. Chelsea totally dominated the midfield 100%. Defensively, Chelsea did well. They were to every challenge, every tackle. Every time we had the ball, they didn't allow us much space to get in behind. And we had some decent chances in the first, 10-15 minutes. I had a chance from Rashford over the bar. I had a chance from Fellaini. Not Fellaini, sorry. Yeah, that was Fellaini right at the end. Sorry, because he come on, didn't he? He had one right at the end. We had one through Lukaku in the first half, saved by the goalkeeper. But apart from the first 10-15 minutes, we was all over the place, and Chelsea totally dominated. Morata was very, very good, scored a good goal for them, caused problems for our back three. And, we're still okay. We still are sitting, we're still a point in front of Chelsea, don't forget. We know we're 8 points behind Manchester City now, and that's very, very bad news. But Jose Mourinho, I don't think he'll quit Manchester United, to be honest with you. I just think it's rumours. I just think it's speculation, in my opinion. But Man United directors believe he will join Paris Saint-Germain in the summer. I hope he doesn't. He's got a 3-year deal. I hope he doesn't, because it is going to be hard to find that replacement for Jose Mourinho, because we know we've had the likes of David Moyes, who was sacked after 10 months. We had Louis van Gaal, didn't we, for a couple of seasons. But Jose Mourinho is the current winner, and you just got to say we've had a lot of injuries, and when when these players, recover from injury and regain full fitness, who knows? Manchester United could be absolutely fantastic. But we've had Pogba out for over a month, as I said. Rojo's been out for a while, so there's still injuries in the team. Don't get me wrong, there's still areas where Jose Mourinho, needs to reinvest in that squad. We need a still creative winner. And Jose Mourinho may not have been satisfied with the August window. Due to that, he bought 3 players in August. He bought Matic, he bought Lindelof, who hasn't proven himself yet. He bought Lukaku, 11 goals in all competitions, or is it 12? But he hasn't scored in 6 or 7 games. So that's disappointing. So Lukaku needs to start scoring again for Manchester United. So, and as I was saying about Jose Mourinho, wanted to get Griezmann in August, our main priority target, and to get him due to the transfer ban. Gareth Bale, we're in the process of trying to get Gareth Bale. We never got Gareth Bale. He's in search of a few left backs. Fabinho. We didn't get Fabinho. Even Perisic at that wing. We didn't get him because Man United, we were actually reluctant to pay the £48 million that Inter Milan were demanding for Ivan Perisic. It looked as though Perisic were going to come, but we never got him. And we need them players that can cross balls into the box. But it's reportedly saying basically now that the board have basically explained to Jose Mourinho that he needs to sell before he can buy. So we could still actually see a few players go in the current process. So yeah, guys, that's really everything to update you today. So more rumours have stand up now about Jose Mourinho in the current process. So anyway, guys, that's everything to update today. Drop your coins, likes below on the channel if you do consider. Subscribe to our channel as always, and take it easy. Take care. I'll see you all later. Bye.